Brett Baker is the quarterback. Liam Gillette is the running back. The Lions have three wide receivers to the right side of the field. Baker is a junior. He's off to a very good start. Lions with some new uniforms tonight. They run it to the short side of the field with Gillette with a big hole. He's across the 50 to the 45.
Nice little trap play in there. I want to see who if we get a replay, see who the pulling lineman was if we have time.
It's about a 19-yard pickup for Gillette on first down.
I believe it was the right guard for the Lions.
They give it once again, short gain this time, but staying on his feet and fighting for yardage. Across the 45 to the 43-yard line goes Gillette.
One of the things I noticed in the first game, and I'm sure it carried on to the second game, is the quarterback play of Baker. He has a great mesh in there, and don't be too surprised if he keeps it in a couple of plays.
Right, he's really selling that option. There's a good handoff there.
Running the sweep. Chelmsford coming up close to first down yardage, not quite. That was Marshall.
They need to get to the stripe, maybe a little over.
So it's going to be a third down. One of the things the Lions like to do is run plays every 15 seconds. Keep the defense, it's 3rd and 4, keep the defense on edge. Maybe 2 down territory here anyway. We'll see what the Lions do. Straight ahead, big hole. Oh, keeper, I'm sorry, that is Baker. And
first down.
Close, first down yardage. Brett Baker.
As I said before, he does an excellent job with that mesh. It's
hard
to find and see who has the ball.
Yeah.
He was hit fairly hard on that play, a little bit gingerly coming back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they got a low tackle on him. And
Chelmsford's at the 30-yard line, straight ahead. This is Baker again, bounces to the outside. Takes it down to about the 25-yard line. Brett Baker has carried the ball this year. Let's see, he's carried it 37 times coming into this game for 150 yards. But unfortunately, he gets sack yardage subtracted on him sometimes. And a jump, I don't know if the Lions moved or Dracut.
That was defense. That's one of the new rule changes. There's no ability to get back. Once you break the neutral zone, they're going to throw the flag.
Thank you. I did not know that, and that's great information. The Lions are at the 20-yard line. This drive started at their own 36. Opening minutes of play, first quarter of action. Baker looks to his new coach, head coach George Peterson. Has his play. Gillette still the running back.
Man for man.
And Baker keeps it, bounces ahead, about the 21-yard line. And it's going to be, that was first down, I'm sorry, that's going to be second and 8 now. Yep. And they're at the 18-yard line, 2nd and 8. High snap, good handoff, straight ahead.
Great pass. Incompleted pass.
Okay.
Nice fake by Baker and Gillette. Gillette is doing a good job selling the run as well.
That was a tight end choice.
2nd and 8.
3rd
and 8, yes. 3rd. You got to count, Bruce. 1, 2. Here we go. Lions again have 2 receivers to the right. He rolls that way, looks, he fires deep, and it's well overthrown in the corner of the end zone. That was good defensive coverage by the Dracut secondary.
Intended for Marshall.
Left-handed quarterback, as you can tell, and he was running to that side. The Lions have a 4th down now. What will they do on 4th down? We'll get the wide receiver numbers as we go along. Number 11 is Matt Lefebvre. 3 in the box set to the right, out. It's caught, and I don't think it's a first down now.
Big tackle, number 8, Kyle Silver on the stop.
Jake Marshall on the reception, but that play is going to turn the ball over on downs to the Middies, and they will start a promising drive, but didn't pay off with any points.
That was a good pass. It was a timing pass.
Yep.
perfectly thrown, just not quite enough.
To the 15-yard line, Dracut will start 1st and 10.
Interesting thing I found out, I was talking to Coach Marshall during the week, who's over at Groton Dunstable. With the new rules, you can actually break the huddle with 12 guys.
Oh, really?
And they don't stop it. It's not an automatic penalty, which is an interesting aspect for teams that like to read the defense and have some people out there.
Exactly. Yeah. I did not know that.
Straight ahead handoff. Pick up a couple of yards. See if we can get the numbers of these Dracut players.
44 was the ball carrier.
And his name happens to be Sloan Carter.
Carter, right.
Sloan picked up 3 on the play, 2nd and 7.
Quarterback is number 2.
And that's J.C. Santiago. A couple of touchdown passes. Santiago keeps it, tries to get outside, gets not much. Across the 20, it's going to be 3rd and about 3 now for Dracut. Be nice to get the ball right back again. I didn't get the Chelmsford tackler on that play. We'll try to see if we can step it up a little bit here and get those.
Yep.
The one bad thing about the new uniforms, it's black numbers.
Right.
Black
From the booth,
right.
It's hard to see.
Really tough to see. Santiago steps up, fakes the pass, keeps it. He's
Good
buried.
job. All right, 72.
Oh, that's excellent job by number 72. Cyprian, right?
Cyprian, yep.
And he is a senior. And that's a punting situation for the Middies. The defense came to play on that series of downs. 3 and out.
Cyprian,
Marshall back deep.
Cyprian.
Like Cyprian Keys, the golf course?
There you go.
Okay, I can remember now.
Okay, we got it.
The punter is number 80. Again, tough to see
Tough
back
to see
that
those numbers,
bad
right.
back.
Jake
Oh,
Mark.
it's a bad snap. This is good for the Lions.
right,
They're going to get it on the 2. Bad snap on a punt. The punter was number 57, Grant Gucciandi. Gucciandi had it go right through his fingertips. You'll probably see it on replay.
Never left the ground really. Just kind of rolled back to him.
There it is.
Here it comes. Yep.
Oh.
Well, he did a good job covering it up anyway to prevent the Lions touchdown right away. Let's see if the Lions can capitalize. Great position, obviously a 2-yard line.
Robin Howie, this is one of the things that we saw happen to Chelmsford all of last year. Big mistakes, crucial places. Straight ahead.
Baker's in,
And Baker is...
Oh.
No,
Yes,
they said stop short.
Yeah, his knee. Touchdown.
So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Yeah, Howie, that last year was a series of unfortunate events. Many of the games.
Yeah.
2nd and goal for the Lions. We have 6:45, as you can see on your TV screen. Chason is the running back. Baker, and gets in this time. Touchdown. Sean Baker, a 1-yard touchdown run for Baker. That is his 3rd touchdown of the season. And the Lions take advantage of the muffed punt fumble and get the first score of the night.
Will McCarthy is the...
Will is the new place kicker. Will did a nice job last week.
3 for 3 last week.
Ball is down, kick is up, and Will drills it, and the Lions, he's 4 for 4. I wasn't going to say 3 for 3, but my partner got through the jinx. Nice going. 4 for 4 for Will McCarthy. The Lions 7-0, 6:33 to play in the first quarter.
Yep.
We'll take a break, and we'll come right back.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
Subtle thing.
All right, the Lions converted a 2-yard touchdown drive for a 7-0 score following a Will McCarthy PAT. They are ready to kick it off. Kicking it off for the Lions is Mike Lapoli.
Lapoli, right.
Mike is a junior. Mike hits a high, fairly short kick. It's going to bounce, and it's still on the turf. It's on the ground. And there's a scrum.
Right on the 20.
Yeah. Dracut number 1, Patrick O'Toole, covered it.
Yep.
That was a little bit, I'm sure head coach Jordan Murphy was a little bit nervous on that one.
Bruce, did you, Rob, did one of you say Patrick Hughes is not playing tonight?
Right.
So I'm wondering who's handling the snapper duties. For
yeah, that's
both.
true. We'll have to make note of that on the next series. We'll try to identify some defensive guys now. Will McCarthy, number 3. Number 10 is Sean Stackpole. Had an excellent football game last week.
Liam Gillette, number 2.
Yeah. And we'll get some more to you as we go along.
I'll get the interior people here.
Santiago calls signals, puts a man in motion. Drops back, looks for a screen. It wasn't there. Keeps it himself now. And he's taken down after a gain of about 5. And that was the Lion out there, Dom Dabari, number 22.
Chelmsford with good coverage. They had a crossing pattern series going out there, and Chelmsford kids did a great job covering it.
Santiago. He is a senior. Hands it off straight ahead. Keeps it, to the outside. And
tackled by number 4.
Good pursuit. That's Jason.
Yep.
It's third and a long 2 now for Dracut.
A couple of the big guys inside for the Lions. Number 71, John Proa. Number 76, Griffin Hart.
And Griffin is a sophomore.
Okay, 22, Dabari.
Yep. Long count, straight ahead. And I think he's short. I don't think he made the line to get the first down, although this guy over here on the side's giving him a good spot.
He didn't seem like he wanted the first down. I mean, he hit that hole pretty hard.
It is 4th down. Yeah. The ball is at the 29-yard line. If Dracut does not convert here, this could be a real disaster for them. 4th and a yard. Give them credit for going. Or are they trying to draw the Lions offside?
The number 10 down lineman, Sean Stackpole.
Sean had 3 sacks last week.
He had 3 sacks last week, correct.
I think they're going to punt this eventually. It looks like they're trying to get the Lions offside. No, they snapped it. I'm sorry. Looking to throw it. He lobs it out here for his big tight end, and it's a catch.
Wow.
Nice conversion. And
87.
Matt Annis. That was from the 29 all the way down to the Lion 37-yard line.
Tyler Nolan on the coverage. I mean, he was right there.
Yeah,
but, he gave up about 1.5 feet.
Yeah,
absolutely. Big play for the Middies right there. Santiago rolls to his right. He's going to keep this.
Flag down.
His left, I'm sorry. And a flag. Short gain on the play, about 2 yards.
Got a flag on the far side.
It's going to be a legal formation, perhaps. Legal shift.
Devin Brotherston on the stop on that last play. And they are going to accept the penalty. It's going to be marked off. I think they're going to accept it. And here we go. This is a 5, it's more than a 5-yard penalty. Is that holding?
No, this is an illegal shift.
Okay, but that's looks like longer than 1st and 15. But it isn't. Lions show blitz, and there's a flag.
You have the legal procedure against Dracut.
So now they're going to go back 5 more. This is
Interesting thing about Federation rules, too, there's no automatic first downs except for roughing.
Right.
Kickers, passers, holders.
oh really? So it's
So you
gotta
can get pass interference.
and that's not an automatic.
No, it's not automatic.
1st and 20, screen, middle screen, overthrown. That was not badly set up, actually.
No.
Trying to hit number 44 with that screen, and Sloan Carter, it was over his head, so now it's 2nd and 20.
The other thing about pass interference, whether it's catchable or not, if the referee deems it an interference, they call it.
No.
And if it's intentional, it's an extra 15 yards on top of that.
Boy, no wonder you're having trouble getting officials to do these games.
McNamara and Chasen are your linebackers. 4 and 24. Oh,
Santiago keeps it. It was kind of a mix-up.
And
He
there's
only
Jason.
gains about 3 yards, and Chase on right there, along with Will McCarthy. What I've noticed about the Lions defense this year is there is excellent pursuit to the ball. They're getting to the football. 3rd and 17 for Dracut.
well, if they're sticking with their keys,
Right.
following through on their assignments, they're getting to the ball much quicker.
Anna splits out wide to the left. He was the receiver on their last, on their 4th down try.
Pass.
Blitz, picked it up. Santiago steps up with plenty of running room, and he is going to get the 1st down.
Yeah.
What an excellent job. He converted a 3rd and 17. The Lions were in a blitz. Dracut picked it up, and that allowed plenty of running room once he broke the plane. There it is.
There it
Liam
is,
Gillette
yeah.
at the end of the play there to force him out of bounds. Just the one thing you want to do is you always want someone in the middle on those blitzes.
And Santiago had very good speed to pick up that 1st down. So it's 1st and 10. The ball is at the 25-yard line. We've got to get Dracut in more punting situations. That's got to be a big boost to the Dracut offense. This is a handoff to Carter, and he picks up pretty good yardage this time across the 15. Picked up about 8 on the play.
Yeah, nice little misdirection there. Good slant.
It's going to be, we'll call it 2nd and 3. Pickup of 7 for Carter. Rolling to his right, looking to throw it. He's going to tuck it under. He's going to keep it. He's got a lot of room. It's 1st down. Santiago is knocked out of bounds at about the 4-yard line. He is a threat with his feet.
Well, he's doing a good job reading, and we're not controlling the edge.
Yep. So it's 1st and goal at the 3-yard line. This has been an impressive drive by Dracut. They overcame a 4th down and a long 3rd down. They've done a nice job. Santiago hands it off to touchdown run by number 8.
Yep.
Yep.
Silva.
Kyle Silva scored the touchdown. He scored in the game last year against the Lions too. Silva brings Dracut to a point away from the Lions. And let's see if they line up to kick it or if they're going to go for two. Looks like a kick. And the kicker, no, they're going to, not sure what they're going to do. They're going to go for two. Why not? They had some pretty nice gains on that drive, so they're going to go for two. End zone camera, looking right at the play. Santiago rolls, tucks, keeps, and he's going to get taken down. Nice tackle.
I think that was Jason.
Jake Chase.
And we got a flag at the end.
Captain.
It's a flag for.
We'll see what that's all about. The Lions stay on top by a score of 7-6, but there is a flag. It happened after the play.
I think it was. I think it's a unsportsmanlike, not unsportsmanlike, but.
I think you're right. I think it is unsportsmanlike.
It was. I think the way the tackle, the quarterback or the ball carrier just flipped the ball.
Yeah. So that would be enforced on the kickoff. It's a personal foul against Dracut. So they will be kicking. They don't have a good kicker. It's refused. It must have been on the play because the Lions refused it.
Yeah.
Okay. They don't have a good kicker. So I'm sure the Lions will have scouted and they'll realize they have to move up.
Yeah, and it looks like they've moved up.
Yeah.
Our receiving group anyway. The ball. Let's see. The Lions received the ball on the 35 the last time. They are taking the penalty. They are backing up now, kicking from the 25.
Yeah, so they did put the penalty in force. That's a 15-yarder, and they're going to be kicking from the 25 with not a strong-legged kicker.
I think the official crossing his arms, that was to stop the clock and not to refuse.
I got to read the rules. A little better kick this time. Bounces.
Pick it up.
There we go, straight up the middle.
Come on, Jake.
And bouncing off a bunch of people that time was Jake Marshall.
Jake Marshall realizing some success this year.
Yes, he has.
Didn't see the field last year on the varsity level, but very good receiver, very shifty runner, crazy enough to return punts, just like his father. So,
got to be a little crazy to do that, right?
No, don't stand too close to me when you say that.
Chelmsford has it, 41-yard line, 1st and 10. Toss. Dracut is pretty much there and covers it very nicely.
About a 2-yard gain, perhaps 3.
75, Adil Jakim making the tackle.
That was a speed option, purposely not blocking the end, making a quick pitch off of that non-blocked defender.
They had success with that against Acton.
Yes, they did. 2nd and 9. Dracut's second look, really, at the Chelmsford offense.
Dracut up, pressing.
Lions throw it. Quick out here to Brotherston. Picks up very good yardage. He's almost in the clear. Takes it down to the 41-yard line.
Tackle by 75. Adil Jakam.
That's Brotherston's 5th catch of the season.
You see in the replay, this is a slip screen, what we call a slip screen. Brotherston, another very good receiver, had some time last year on the field.
Touchdown reception last week.
That was not an easy catch he just made.
No, that was a little low and away.
A little shoestring type.
Keeper by Baker, straight ahead, picks up very good yardage on 1st down, about 7 or 8 yards. We're coming down to the end of the first quarter. In fact, we may have the end of the...
No, we have a penalty, a procedure.
Procedure on the Lions. I didn't see the flag. So it's going to be 1st and 15 on Chelmsford now. That negates a very nice run by Brett Baker. So they will go back to the 46-yard line. And we have 20 seconds to play. Quarter number 1.
And the clock starts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baker pitches it, and the Lions, I don't think they covered it. I think it's
Dracut has it.
Dracut's football. A turnover by the Lions now at the end of quarter number 1. That was sloppy from the get-go.
That was sloppy from the get-go. They didn't have a lot of separation.
Yep. There's the pitch.
Pitch was
behind
a little bit behind.
Right.
Intended for Gillette.
And we're going to have time for one play because the clock did stop. Dracut has it right at midfield now. In an even game, you can't give your opponent turnovers and good field position. Santiago has had an excellent first quarter. Back to throw it. Looks deep. Fires deep. Has a receiver.
Cover.
And touchdown.
No.
Oh, not touchdown.
Oh, fumble. The Lions recover.
Touchback. So
Yep.
that will be Chelmsford football.
Back at the 20.
Yep. Wow. We got to get that one on replay. That looked like a touchdown.
Yep.
Liam Gillette got the ball back.
Atta boy, Liam. Let's take a look. Dave Markham just made a remark that he thinks it was Liam. Good coverage, but good catch. Yep, there it is.
Liam slapped it out.
And it gets across the goal line to end the first quarter.
Yeah, Liam recovered it. I don't know who slapped it out. It wasn't him.
Maybe we could
It
see
was
that one.
Tyler Nolan.
Tyler Nolan. Thank you.
All right.
2. There you go with the 2s.
Yep.
David, your thoughts on the first? I know you're busy doing numbers and statistics. Thoughts on the first quarter? Dave, hold that thought. We'll come back, start with after this break. All right, the Lions are back. This is the first play. It's a handoff, and that looked like face mask, but no. That was Gillette, the ball carrier. I don't see a flag. Not much of a game. Dave, we're going to get you in real quick. 2nd and 10 for the Lions. That was a big turnover. Tyler Nolan, and now a flag?
No, timeout.
Timeout. Officials timeout here, I think.
He's sending a player off because of no knee pads.
Yeah, very entertaining first quarter right there. Saw a lot of things happening. A couple fumbles. We had a muffed snap on a punt. And
sort of
other good things. Yeah.
And another flag. Boy, this has become a flag fest, these Federation games. And this is a legal procedure.
The thing is, though, procedure's procedure. That doesn't change.
That doesn't matter, whatever rules you play.
Yeah, getting a little sloppy here, but overall, I think it's been a pretty well played game so far.
Okay, Lions are 2nd and 15 rather. Baker rolls it out, fires it, has a man completed on the sideline. And that was completed to
Marshall, I think.
I think it was number.
Yep.
That was Jake Marshall.
Yep.
That's a pickup of about 8 or 9 yards.
Got 3rd and 5.
Yep, 3rd and 5 at the 25-yard line. So a nice throw by Baker, nice catch by Marshall. And a whistle.
Timeout.
Timeout this time.
Lions want to think about this. They like to get the first down and keep the ball, keep on schedule.
Only 3 timeouts a half for Federation.
Yep, but you got to take the entire timeout, I understand.
Correct.
Right?
That's the first timeout of the half.
Chelmsford sideline right here. Coach Peterson is right there without the hat, headset around his neck. Dracut sideline. Jordan, their coach, is in the middle with a headset. Okay, the Lions, I think they have what they're going to do. It would be nice to see a couple of first downs if you had the punt to so you can flip the field a little bit here.
Well, that's what punts are designed to do.
Right.
So far, Dave said it's a very entertaining quarter.
Yep.
You don't want to go get a drink or get a hot dog.
Not right now.
Wait for the timeout.
Yep.
And a good crowd here tonight, and another whistle.
Timeout, Dracut.
Dracut has taken a timeout.
I think they want to see what the Lions are coming out in. Obviously,
Right.
critical down for the Lions, 3rd and 5.
It's amazing the addition of 1 minute per quarter, how much it adds to the game.
Absolutely, absolutely. I was talking to a fellow official the other day that also does a football game besides volleyball, and he said he did a game last weekend and it took 2 hours and 45 minutes. He said the game times have really been extended.
Dave, what do you think we're going to see from the Lions on this play?
I think you're going to see a rollout here by Baker. I'd be very surprised if they don't throw the ball right here.
I like the rollout. It gives you an option to keep. First, an attempt to maybe draw him off sides.
Looks like Dracut's in a zone coverage here, so there may be a hole or a seam somewhere. Incomplete.
Lions dodge a bullet right there. Brett was trying to throw the slant there, I believe, to, was it Brotherston?
Yes.
And it was deflected.
They had man with a man over the top.
Spy.
So they had kind of a, we used to call it cover 2 lock. We used to call it cover 2 lock. So you have 2 men on the man and then someone over the top. Chelmsford going to punt.
Looks like Dracut might be coming after this. There's no one back for Dracut.
Yep.
Mike Lapoli is the punter for Chelmsford.
Lions just snapped the ball pretty quick.
Good roll.
Not Mike's best effort, but he got a nice roll here.
Mike was realizing some pressure.
Yeah, he could
kind of looked up, but Mike does have a good leg.
He does. He hits the ball well in most instances. But you're right, Rob. He saw the pressure coming.
Dracut pretty much made that an obvious punt block try right there without having anyone back to receive the punt. But yeah, 1st and 10 Dracut at Chelmsford's 49.
This gives Dracut a short field again, just over the Lions side of the 50-yard line, right on the 49.
So unfortunately, we didn't get the first down that we needed to extend the field a little bit. And Dracut, as you just said, Howie, in business. Santiago hands it off to Carter. They're stretching him out and they're taking him down on the corner out there. And that's Chason. Chason had an excellent junior season, and he started out this year right where we left off last year. A loss of 2 on the play, 2nd and 12. Chason is quick, plays the position well, and I like his tackling. He's a very sure tackler.
That's one of the things. Tackling has suffered in football in general because you really can't practice tackling without hitting somebody, and they want to reduce the number of hits that you do during practice.
Santiago is blitzed, and he's not down yet, and he gets away, and he throws it complete. Even picking up a couple yards was unbelievable. Gillette, the tackle. I don't know who the blitzer was that came right through the middle free. See if we can pick that up. And
what'd you say, McNamara or Chason?
I thought it might have been Stackpole, but
here we go. You got to finish it.
21.
It's 21.
Yep.
And that's
Shane Sutherland.
Yeah, Shane had him.
Shane's a junior.
Third down, a blitz
Pass.
again. They're coming after him, and Santiago does not
job.
get the first down this
Oh.
time. Taken out of bounds. Great pursuit. Tyler Nolan, chase on. Keep saying that name.
Yeah.
Dom Dabari, rather.
Number 10, Dabari.
Does
Oh,
Dracut
no.
punt it here? They
No.
didn't. Because they don't have a snapper.
I
you
think they're going to go for it, yeah.
Yeah. Again, the Lion defense has an opportunity to really affect this game right now.
That's the other thing. You can't throw the ball away in Federation rules. So if you throw it, it has to be near a receiver.
You got to find somebody, right? Santiago looking for someone. He's being chased. Has to throw it quickly and hits his man for the first down. Wow, that was within a second of taking him down, but there's that Ennis again, number 87. He sets up as a huge target.
Chelmsford defender took a chance, went for the interception, which is okay. He had coverage. He had coverage behind him.
Matt Ennis is a senior. We don't have heights and weights, but he's a big guy. Here's the play.
The ball is on the 18.
Liam hot on the trail of the quarterback.
And just missed it.
And we have a sack.
And the Lions get to him this time. They're getting closer all the time.
That's Stackpole.
Yep.
And it was assisted there. Proya with a half sack. I'll give him a half sack.
Proya, yeah.
That's a loss of about 10 on the play. Takes the ball to the 28-yard line. 2nd and 20. Dracut's had the ball a lot of plays now in this first half. They're starting to almost double the Lions in offensive plays. Whistle, timeout.
Timeout, Chelmsford.
Yep, that's their second. One of the things that the timeouts have been shortened, but you must take the entire time. So you went from 5 to 3, but you didn't really gain much in minutes because of the fact that you'd have to take the full timeout. There's Pat Tenaglia, follically challenged there along with myself in the huddle, defensive coach. Pat, I hope, never hears that. And the Dracut sideline. I can see why Dracut's won a couple of games, though.
Yeah, they have some good skilled players. The quarterback, obviously, and the big number 87 for them, Ennis.
They lost a player this year. Their former coach, Jay Rivers, his son was an outstanding player for them.
Right.
He transferred to Lowell High School and doing well there.
Chelmsford will see them sooner than later, right?
Next week.
Next week.
Pretty soon. Long count. Santiago looks. He's being flushed out of the pocket again.
Good job.
He's got good.
Keep the edge.
And he goes down. Nice job out there.
Nice job there, yeah.
Number 21 is Shane Sutherland.
That's good coverage by the defensive
Good
backman.
coverage. Yes, it was.
Santiago was looking for number 3, his receiver, McGuire, down this left side. Because of the shifting of the defense with the motion, he was looking backside, but we had pretty good coverage on him.
32-yard line. Third, 32-yard line. It's about third down and probably 25.
Middle
Good,
screen.
good
No, down the
protection.
middle.
Down the middle, breaking open. Wide. What just a great pattern, a great catch, great throw. That's Patrick O'Toole for the touchdown, and that is a 32-yard touchdown strike. And
Patrick just had a step on Dylan Brotherson, who was
just ran right past him. He comes from the top of the screen and just comes. He tripped a little bit. His Chelmsford defender, yeah. And just a perfectly thrown ball. Dracut lining up to go for 2 again. Boy, we've seen some great plays offensively
Yeah.
in this game. Handoff
Draw
for
play,
no
delayed.
gain.
Yeah.
And again, Dracut comes up short, and this may come back to haunt them later in this football game. That was Kyle Silva with the attempt. We're going to take a break. We'll come back with the kickoff. Chelmsford gets the football.
We'd do anything for kids. Thanks for helping us. Yet 1 in 6 children in the U.S. struggle with hunger. Help end childhood hunger near you. Learn how at feedingamerica.org.
We finally bought a place.
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
So at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save. How is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Kickoff by Sloan Carter. That's Jake Marshall at about the 25. He's got a hole straight up the middle. Jake has some room, and he's up to the 49-yard line.
All right, good return by Jake. Took the ball on the bounce.
Sets it up for some good field position.
Yes. Finally, we get the ball in good field
We
position.
have a short field. It's nice to work from the 50 instead of from the 20.
And there was a nice divide right there in the middle, and Jake hit it very nicely. 1st and 10, 50-yard line. Handoff with a big hole to Gillette across the 40, a pickup of about 14 yards on 1st down. That was a big hole there.
Gillette's seeing the field very well, too.
No.
Yes.
Yes, he did. Replay here.
Mine does a great job.
Yeah, his buddies up front did a nice job on that.
They had a
play.
nice wall set up.
Oh, and this time Brett Baker is taken down back to the 40. That's going to be a loss of about 4, which will make it 2nd and 14. So 1 step forward and 1 step back so far in this drive, but they're still in good field position. Just got to get a good play on 2nd down and set up the 3rd down. Throw, set up, deep over the middle, and it's caught. What a nice catch that was. Brotherston?
No.
Brotherston, yep.
Oh, it is
Brotherston
number 6.
for a catch. And that was a 1st down. What are they going to mark this? No. Is it a 1st down? They're saying yes, and they don't have the chain set yet, and they just went. And a big gainer on the outside. They took too long to call that a 1st down, which it clearly was.
Yeah.
Ball carrier was Dom DeBari.
Timeout, Dracut.
DeBari broke about a 65-yarder last week against Haverhill, and they called it back for a holding penalty. But, boy, he had some good speed. Good 1st down play. They overcame the penalty, the sack. It is now 2nd and 4 rather.
2nd and 4 on the 20.
On the 20. And Dracut has taken it's at least their 2nd, maybe 3rd time out of this half.
Yeah, I believe it's the 2nd.
Yeah, I think so too. Chelmsford sideline.
Opportunity for the Lions to set their plays for the next 2 plays or 3 plays here, and 2nd down. They get the benefit of Dracut calling the timeout.
Jared Beauregard, number 77, is a sophomore. He's a big guy, 6'3", 275 he's listed at. He's done a nice job opening holes. Here's the sweep to the outside, and Gillette is down the sideline if he stays on his feet.
Yeah.
And a 20-yard touchdown run by Liam Gillette. And for Liam, he has showed great speed on that run. And that is Liam's first score as a varsity football player.
There was a nice run. I don't know who set the block, but there was a great block on the end to establish that corner.
There it is.
You were talking about Beauregard, and I was just watching him. He kind of sealed off number 50, and Liam was able to get around 11. But I don't know who this right on the corner was.
Boy, that was a great job. McCarthy's kick is
good.
Good. He's 5 for 5. I'll say it this time. The Lions have a 14-12 lead by virtue of the fact that they have 2 extra points. We have 5:08 to play, first half.
And I missed again. I wanted to see who the snapper is because it's not Patrick.
Although the snap was good.
It was good.
Both snaps were big.
Both of them.
Both snaps have been good.
Yep.
I spoke to Patrick at the end of last season, and congratulated him on his long snapping ability. There were numerous punts last year by the Lions, and not too many extra points, but some field goal attempts.
Yes.
And Patrick did an excellent job at his end.
2 against Bill Ricker that I remember.
Right. All right. And now not only is he keeping those responsibilities, but he's turned into an excellent receiver.
And this week, because he couldn't play tonight, he turned into running the scout team. And boy, what a great job he did running that scout team. Very enthusiastic. He stayed with the program, which was really good to see.
Good.
Lapoli to kick it off.
Back deep, nearest to us is number 4.
That's Carter.
And
I'm sorry, that's Kyle Cox, number 4. And Cox, I think, has the football coming across the 25. He has a big hole.
Oh, it's 8.
Lapoli. And we got a
Lapoli on a face mask.
Right. Hit up in the helmet, and that's going to give him 15 more yards. And that was Kyle Silver, the returner.
Yeah.
And Dracut's really going to have good field position now.
Well,
He got it to the 50.
I'll take the face mask, though.
Yeah, he was gone.
That was a touchdown. You'll see it at the end.
Yeah, here it is.
I mean, when you go to tackle someone, you're just going to tackle. So, I mean, it's not like you're looking to do it, but it was around the helmet. So
it's coming right on the other side of the field.
Yeah.
There's a nice lane.
Yeah. And here's Lapoli coming in, and boom.
Yeah.
But he was just trying to lower the boom, and he did.
Yeah.
So the ball is at the 40-yard line, if they find one.
It's at the 40, yes.
Yep. Okay, 1st and 10 Dracut at the 40. They do have 1 timeout left, and they have shown the ability to convert the forward pass. Hand off to the right side, and a great tackle out there.
That Chase? No.
You know what it is? You can't crack block anymore, and that's leaving.
All right, here's a replay.
John DeBari, I believe, was the tackler.
That
comes.
I slipped right
87
in.
cannot block because it's a crack block, and in Federation rules, that's a no-no.
Loss of 2, 2nd and 12. Clock is moving. This is a straight run and nowhere to go.
Santiago, nice tackle.
Good tackle again by DeBari out there. He and Chason have had some pretty nice football games.
That was Tyler Nolan, 31 on the tackle there.
Yeah, you're right.
Tyler wrapped his arms up right there. Good wrap up.
Yeah, but DeBari's the guy on top, so we'll give him that half a tackle.
Half tackle? All right.
4-minute warning. They have the 4-minute warning, not 2.
Not 2. That's so you can have twice as much time to prepare, right?
Yeah.
3rd and 12. Lions have tackled very well tonight. Got to get the secondary in shape, though. Looking long, has a receiver well covered and caught.
There's not much more you can do as a defender.
Nope.
Wow, that is just perfect.
Right on the 1 yard line, 2 yard line.
Again to the 1 yard line.
There is not much more you can do as a defender. He is right where he should be.
Yeah. He's looking back. Dropped it right in there. Excellent toss by Santiago.
And to make the concentration to make that catch.
O'Toole.
Boy, athletes are good. These kids are really good athletes, good players. Santiago hands it off. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a couple of yards.
I'd say that's Silva, number 8.
Yep.
Good penetration by the Lions there to
chase on the tackler.
Their defensive front is very difficult. Chelmsford's defensive front, very difficult to move.
Dracut has really moved the football through the air. It's 2nd and goal at about the 1-yard line. Oh, there's a fumble on the play. That helped. That ball went through Santiago's hands. The Barry to cover it. 3rd and goal. And that's going to move him back to about the 11-yard line. Makes it a little bit tougher. I don't know if we want to put these guys into a passing situation. So, there's the fumble.
Just a case of
taking his eye off the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
3rd and goal from
the 11. Watch Annis.
Annis is a critical, is a big option down here. 87, he's a mini Gronk.
Yes, he is.
Oh,
got
we got
a
a
flag
5.
on the Lions.
Yeah, on the Lions.
It's going to make it 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line.
That's a rule I think it's hard to get used to.
Yeah.
You just can't break the neutral zone.
Yeah.
Do you like the rule?
Well, from a safety point of view, it's the person making contact with the unexpected hit on an offensive player.
Makes sense.
I just like the opportunity to get back as long as you haven't touched anything.
Right. Santiago's going to keep it. He's going to get stoned out there on the about the 6 or 7 yard line. Number 72 for the Lions. One of the tacklers is Cyprian.
Yeah.
Zawalnik. Is that the correct pronunciation of the last name?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
4th down and 6.
Jake Chasen was the initial tackler.
4th and goal, 6-yard line. Big play in this first half. 49 seconds and counting. Santiago looks, rolls.
Keep the edge.
Zone.
Get the edge.
The
there
Lions,
we go. Oh!
Close. Touchdown. Just snuck it over.
Boy.
He reached. It was his reach.
They had him, but he reached it in. Give him credit. He did it. He did the job he needed to do. So Dracut now has 18 points. What'll they do for their 2-point conversion? Let's see if we can get the replay on that. Here it comes. I thought the Lions had him at about the 5. He's looking to throw it. Well covered. His man in the end zone, as you can see. And just couldn't come up quite fast enough. But there he is at the 4, and he just broke through the tackle. Great determination. You're going to see it better this time.
Ground level camera here.
And a 2-point conversion for the Middies.
Another spot-on pass.
Yeah,
I mean, our defender is right there.
Yep. The receiver was Sean McGuire for the 2-point conversion. Dracut now is ahead by a score of 20-14, and we have virtually no time left in the first half. This has been an exciting back-and-forth football game. And I think it was Dave that said he likes offense, and he's getting it. Here's the 2-point play.
That's
the touchdown play.
This is just a bootleg, old-fashioned bootleg.
Yeah. There he goes. He's
it was a
for his
definite
guy. There's the pass, and well thrown, and great defense.
Yeah.
Just, great offense to receive that.
Yeah, again, it was a well-thrown ball.
Another short kick. You got to catch that ball. You got to get on that ball. Kind of running away from that was DeBarry.
Yeah, about the 27.
Yeah, Lions will have time for maybe 2-3 plays at the most.
One timeout left.
Yep. I don't know whether to. You can't be disappointed in this half. Dracut has executed extremely well.
Right?
Yeah.
And our DBs have been in position. They've just been a little outsized, and Santiago's been able to thread it into the receiver.
Baker is, well, now he has a back beside him. Fakes the jet sweep, gonna throw it.
No.
And gonna go down.
He was covered, he was looking down the middle.
Good play by Baker not to get throw it away. Let the clock go, we'll start it in the second half. Dracut will get the football though to start the second half.
I believe he was looking for Lefebvre.
Fake the jet sweep. They had 3 deep.
And they're going to let it run out. And not a bad idea. So we have had a 5-touchdown first half. Very exciting first half. Dracut, unfortunately, on the long end of a 20-14 score. But the Lions are very much in this football game.
Absolutely. They clean up a couple of things, and they'll be in business.
All right, we'll be back with the second half. Chelmsford High School Marching Band entertain at halftime under the direction of Matt Sexauer.
NFC, AFC, offensive linemen, defensive tackles, quarterbacks, and cornerbacks are all working with United Way for a million little reasons. The kids of our communities. To ensure their academic success all the way to graduation day. You see, it takes about 12 years to create a graduate, but it takes the same time to create a dropout. And the difference between a kid becoming one or the other could be a professional athlete, or it could be you. Studies showed the earlier we get to kids, the better their chances. So become a United Way volunteer reader, tutor, or mentor, and make a difference in the life of a child, for the life of that child.
Give. Advocate.
Volunteer. Live united. Join your favorite NFL players. Take the pledge. Go to unitedway.org.
Wake the sun, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
When some people struggle with their mortgage payments, they become frozen, petrified. Not knowing what to do, they do nothing. But the people who do something, the people who take action, are far more likely to get the most positive outcome. Making home affordable is a free government program. Call now to talk one-on-one with a housing expert about the options that are right for you. Real help, real answers, right now.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Say with me, imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read. 'Cause every kid across the nation deserves a book to read, and we can make it happen right now.
No, I don't know what you've been told, but kids with books learn so much more. So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child. So let's join hands, book people unite,
unearth hidden passion.
Come on, we'll have a good time.
Plant seeds of inspiration to motivate some magic.
To change the writing on the wall, writing on the wall.
One book can make a difference. One book can inspire a child. One book can be the first little thing that helps to change a life.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
Thank you for calling your GED Pep Talk Center. All right, now, are you ready for your GED Pep Talk? Being nervous is okay. It just shows that you're serious about getting your diploma.
All right, listen, we all need a little nudge sometimes. I don't function without coffee in the morning, but it is gonna take more than a double mochaccino to help you here.
A lot of things are scary. Heck, I'm scared of clowns.
No quiero oír. Danny, no lo puedo hacer. Quiero oír. Danny, lo voy a hacer.
TMC, liking your pep talk style.
Just keeping it real, Debs. Just keeping it real.
Louder! Louder! I'm gonna get my GED! Come on! Get your GED!
Whatever motivation you need, we've got a pep talk for you. Get your GED pep talk and find free classes at yourged.org.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. That's 1 in 5 daughters, sons, neighbors, and classmates who don't know where their next meal is coming from. Yet billions of pounds of good food go to waste every year. It's time we do something about it. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide meals to millions of kids and families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org to help them feed even more. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
When some people struggle with their mortgage payments, they become frozen, petrified. Not knowing what to do, they do nothing. But the people who do something, the people who take action, are far more likely to get the most positive outcome. Making home affordable is a free government program. Call now to talk one-on-one with a housing expert about the options that are right for you. Real help, real answers, right now.
Welcome back to Chelmsford High School football highlight package coming up. This is the score by Brett Baker, and this is J.C. Santiago scoring himself. And this is a silver touchdown for Dracut. And we might have one. This is the fumble that Dracut recovered. One of the turnovers that the Lions had. And check this one out, folks. This one is a beauty. What a catch. And good defensive coverage, really.
And
but the fumble.
Get it right back.
Right back.
Yep.
Lions are ready to kick it off. And here is a touchdown for Annis. Or close to a touchdown. And take one more look here. This is a beautifully thrown ball, and that was Patrick O'Toole on the touchdown. Dracut has a 20-14 lead. Great highlights.
This is Jake Marshall's nice return. Give the Lions good field position.
Just got tripped up.
Yep.
And this is Liam Gillette's touchdown. 20 yards.
His first of his career varsity level.
That's correct. Got to feel good. All right, Dracut has received the kickoff. Here is the kickoff.
From Lapoli. Caught on the fly for about a 25-yard return.
And this is a good return down the sideline. Dracut 1st and 10. They're at the 39-yard line. First play, second half. It's a sweep, and the Lions are there.
First person to make the play was Stackpole, Sean Stackpole, number 10.
Sloan Carter in the ball. We were talking about his run of the first half. Doesn't seem to be hitting the hole, turning it up as quickly as he should.
He certainly didn't on that play.
He's showing a little Sony Michel at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. That's a loss of a yard. It's 2nd and 11. An important drive. The Lions really need to keep Dracut off the scoreboard here in this particular series. Santiago keeps it, throws it out to the side, and out of bounds before the first down yardage.
Yeah.
That was Tyler Nolan.
That's one of my favorite plays. It's a triple option, really.
Yeah.
It's, really puts the defense under the gun.
A lot of pressure on that defensive back. It's 3rd and 6 for Dracut. They have shown a propensity to go for it on 4th down if they don't convert, and I think they probably would here. Play is coming in from the sideline, and they've had great success throwing the football. The Lions blitz. They don't seem to be. Santiago looking for the first down catch, and he has it easily.
Little flood the zone.
Sean McGuire for the first down. Santiago is really starting to pick apart the Lion defense now. And as Dave Markham said at halftime, I'd forget the rush. I just throw the football.
Another rule change, it doesn't stop for first down. The clock keeps going as they reset the chains.
Interesting. That's another interesting rule change. Santiago hands it off, and that's Carter again. Sloan Carter, the ball carrier. This time he picks up about 2. It's 2nd and 8. Lion front guys have done a really good job tonight. They've contained the run with no question, and I'm not sure Dracut really cares. I think they just run it just to show it. 2nd and 8. Santiago straight back, screen pass, and stiff arm.
Nice play by Chasen, though. Not Chasen.
Gillette. He took that in the chops and still made the play.
Right, he took the straight arm and grabbed the arm and took the ball carrier down with it.
That was close to a face mask on offense.
Also good job by Gillette because there was some blockers in front of that receiver.
Yes.
Yeah, he kind of slipped in.
They disguised the screen very well, and he was able to take it down before the first down. 3rd and about 7, short 7, long 6. And we've got our flag, and this is going to help. It's going to be 3rd and about 11 now.
So they called, this must be tighter than former rules. They called the quarterback. He lifted his foot up, I think, probably.
For motion, to indicate some motion?
I think he leaned forward.
Okay.
So once you come set, I guess you really have to stay set.
Yeah.
You have to be in that position. 3rd and 11. Sutherland looking down the field and has jumped. They're going to call pass interference.
Yeah, they're going to call the face mask. You had one of
I would have too. Yeah.
Yep.
Good call.
Yep.
Too bad, because the first time we broke
this
one
just
up.
comes back, though. I mean, this will be a first down because it's 15 yards, but it comes back to the line of scrimmage.
Right, so they just stay right where they are.
Let's see if we can pick that up on replay.
I don't know which number it was, but because there were 3 Lion defenders there, but there was one, the defender in the middle. The receiver was behind him.
There's also a flag back here, so I don't know if there's holding as well.
It'd be offsetting. That's all we can hope for. I think that would be something that would be a blessing.
My guess is they're going to mark off holding and then mark off the.
They'll mark
both. There's one way back here.
Yeah, that's why we're thinking it might have been
roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer. Oh, Dave's got that one. Here it is.
Oh yeah.
Oh, slammed him down. Yep. So they're both against the Lions.
So
either way, it comes back to the line of scrimmage.
Right.
Yeah.
The official is explaining to Coach Peterson on the sideline. This is the game with Dracut is the 79th game in the series. The only series that have more games are the Bill Ricker and Tewksbury series. And the Lions do hold an edge of 44, 31, and 3. But Dracut has certainly given the Lions fits in the past 10 years. All right, 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. We're ready to go again. The Lions have only made one stop tonight on defense, actually, where the Middies have had to punt it. Santiago turns the corner, gets a block out there.
He's a shifty little runner.
He is. Shows some good moves on the side. It's going to be second and about 5.
That was a well-run play. He rode the back with the ball for quite a long
time.
Sucked in the defense.
Yeah.
They're at the 26-yard line, second and 5. Second and 6, we'll call it. And again, Dracut has had this football tonight. Game time and possession has just been murderous to Chelmsford. And a good blitz on the outside.
Nowhere for him to go.
No, he had nothing. Just stepped up. Stackpole again. Yeah, it was Stackpole.
And Dabari.
Dialed it up nicely. It's going to be third down and
8.
Yeah, about 8.
Well, you comment of Chelmsford not stopping them other than one time, but they certainly made it difficult.
Yes, yes, they have. But Dracut's overcome it and therefore has run a lot of plays.
Yeah. Dracut has made some difficult receptions to keep the ball.
3rd and 8. McGuire in motion. They look that way. Looking for McGuire in the slot. He's covered. Running out of time.
Oh!
Boy, that was risky.
It was risky.
Oh, that was a touchdown waiting to happen. That was a disaster right there.
Yeah.
4th down though.
Wide open.
Boy. Let's take a look.
That tipped by Liam Gillette?
I couldn't tell. Maybe we can
trying
here.
to catch the number. It was Liam.
Oh, maybe tipped.
Yeah, it was number 2.
But he had a chance, the receiver, to make a play on that ball. There it is one more time.
He throws well going the way.
Yeah, I think it was tipped. 4th down. Santiago looks over the middle, and it's incomplete. The Lions have stopped them for the 2nd time, and they'll go on offense for the first time in the second half.
They're looking for O'Toole on that post route over the middle again.
So Chelmsford will take it over at the 30-yard line.
That's a good stop.
That is a great stop.
Yeah.
Absolutely great stop. Nice blitz and contained by Stackpole to create a long yardage for Dracut. All right, here come the Lions on offense. Gillette going both ways beside his quarterback, Baker. Gillette straight ahead, not much.
No gain.
Maybe a half a yard, if anything, but I agree, no gain. 2nd and 10. McCarthy on the stop, number 50, right in the middle. Lion offensive line now needs to do a good job here. Baker throws it, and
almost picked off.
Almost picked off, yeah.
Wow, that was close.
Yeah, little timing was a little off on that read by Baker.
He does kind of look in at his receiver for a while too. 3rd and 10 for the Lions. Don't want to go 3 and out here. Throws it away, trying to hit Matt Lefebvre, and that was a terrible offensive series by the Lions.
It was. It started with no gain on 1st down. So.
Right. So you get off schedule, as they say, and just here it is here. And Dracut is getting pressure with just 4 guys up front. Mike Lipoli to punt it. He's standing on his 15-yard line. Good snap. Rush on.
Oh.
Boy, Dracut was coming after it. We need a bounce here, and we're getting a little bit of a bounce to the 37-yard line.
Had to rush it.
Yeah, they were coming after him, no question.
Dracut picked up 7 yards in that exchange.
Yep. First and 10 for the Middies. We're in the third quarter. We have not sustained a drive now for quite a while in this football game. You have to give the Dracut defense a little bit of credit for playing hard.
I said Chelmsford defense too. They're on the field an awful long time, and they're really not breaking.
Right.
No. I thought over the halftime they would have made an adjustment about maintaining their edge. Keep Santiago from getting outside.
Santiago to throw it. Looks, he's being chased. Turns it upfield and makes a pretty good gain out of this. Almost a first down. Dabari on the stop. It's just short of the first down. And there's your contain, Howie.
Yeah.
None. He does get the first down. He makes good decisions with the football. He's a junior quarterback, did not play quarterback last year, but he is this year.
Has a lot of poise.
Playing well.
Young kid, yeah.
The ball is 48-yard line of Dracut.
I got a feeling this is a run by 44 again. A slant this way coming at us.
And a toss and overthrown. Okay. Wow, O'Toole was the receiver. A little bit quick on that pass because he had him.
Yeah. Santiago's been cramping up, I've noticed, the last couple of series.
Yep. Second and 10. He caught that. That was all over but the shouting.
Yeah. Yeah, the timing was right there, just a little high.
O'Toole has good speed. Another senior. Fake in the toss. He has a block out there, and he defends the block. Nice job out there on the edge. I think that was DeBarry, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Was it DeBarry?
DeBarry for a 5-yard loss, and he was blocked, and he defeated the blocker. Yeah. Here it is.
He's on an island too, because there's not much in front. If it wasn't for this, there's some yards there.
Yeah.
And is that a block on the back?
Sure looked like it. I think he kept his hands to himself, but 3rd and 15. Rolling to his right, looking over the field. Dances away, fires. Oh, Lions were closing on an interception that time.
Yeah.
4th down. Does Dracut punt it?
Yep, they are.
They're sending the punt team. This might be good for us. We know what happened on the last one. Now, be careful of the fake here. Is Santiago around it? I don't think so. 57 is the punter. Grant.
No, Santiago is on the sideline.
Gucciandi is the punter. And I would play as Chelmsford is. They're playing to let the ball be punted. Playing defense. That's a fake.
No, it's a bad snap.
It's a back snap. Yep.
Wow.
No. Wow. Is that ever close? Dracut has it.
Dracut has it.
Oh, my goodness. Kyle Silva. There's a case where, oh, man.
Lost it in the lights.
Yep.
Yeah, it was. Here it comes again from the end zone camera.
Was it Jake Marshall, I believe? These numbers are high, but I think it was Jake. Anyway, we have given Dracut great field position at the 23-yard line on a very costly turnover. Now the defense has to bail them out.
Yeah.
And again, defense. That was a good punt, by the way.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Dracut try to hit a quick one here. Santiago hands it off to Sloan Carter, and he has good yardage this time. He runs it down to the 16-yard line. 2nd and 4. That's got to be, the defense comes up with great plays, and that's got to be defeating for the defense. That's got to hurt. Here's our end zone camera. For a minute. Second and 3 at the 16. Carter, Santiago keeps the ball.
Wrapped up by, I believe it was
Stackpole.
Stackpole,
Nabari, yeah, both of them.
Yeah.
And you're right, he's cramping up on almost every carry. It's 3rd and a yard. 4 down territory, of course, for Dracut here. I think he's going to run this himself to the left.
I think linebacker eyes should be on Silva, the ball carrier.
Looks like a blitz coming, though.
Yep, it does.
Five seconds.
Yep, timeout. Dracut's first timeout, second half. This next 2 plays for Dracut are big, and they're big for the Lions.
Big for the Lions, right.
There's the end zone picture. And Dracut with their head coach, Jordan Murphy. He's undefeated as a head coach. Good for him. David, talk to us. You've been quiet now for quite a while.
Glad to be back here, Bruce. Big stop here for the Lions. We need this. Looks like Sloan Carter, the running back, is out with an ankle injury right here on the sideline. Hopefully the Lions defense can stop him right here. This is a huge play. I'm assuming there's going to be 4 down territory here anyway, but be a good stop right here for the Lions.
Dracut using every second of their timeout.
Okay, you got O'Toole at the left of your screen out of the picture.
Just a simple dive.
Yeah. Looks like Silver up the middle for a first down there.
Okay.
Thank you, David. That was a first down run by Silva. He takes it down to just about the 10-yard line. It's not first and goal, but it's close.
Like the ball is on the 11, looking at the linesman.
Big stop here for the Lions. Deep into the third quarter. Be tough to go down 2 scores here. Silva again. He's in the end zone. Touchdown. 11-yard touchdown run by Kyle Silva. And Dracut just converted a big Chelmsford turnover into a touchdown. And you have to give them credit. They did what they needed to do. Look at the hole.
That was a trap.
Yeah.
A good trap.
Yeah, it was.
75. Jacam, number 75, really cleaned out the hole.
Okay, Dracut is lining up to go for 2 points again, trying to make it a 2-touchdown extra point game. They have been successful on 1 out of 3. I think Silva is a much better running back than Carter is.
Yes.
Looking to the end zone, tosses, and incomplete. So it's a 26-14. It's a 2-score game, but the Lions are still in it. There's plenty of time.
Chelmsford just needs to be patient.
They do.
Run their offense.
Run their offense and be patient as great ideas. We're going to take a break. We'll be patient. Be right back. Kickoff by Dracut, taken at the 25-yard line, straight up the middle by the Lions. I think that's, I'm not going to think. Let's see who.
Lapoli, I believe. Mike Lapoli?
Yeah, it was Mike Lapoli.
No,
it was
Jake Marshall.
16, not 6.
Jake is doing a great job with his returns, and I know you don't like the word crazy, so I'll say courageous.
Courageous.
It is a courageous effort when you're returning punts or kickoffs.
And a pencil line between the two.
And a failed catch signal is your best friend. You got to remember that.
Absolutely. It's a 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line for the Lions. Baker's going to toss it to the sideline, and Dracut just all over that play.
Silva was all over it.
I like that play too. If you get that block out there.
Yeah.
That was thrown to Lefebvre and absolutely fooled no one. It's 2nd and 10. You got to get, as Rob said, you got to get the block on that guy. Lions going fast. This is Baker. He gets maybe a yard, but now again, the last 5 plays, the Lions have picked up 1 yard, and that's being generous. I don't think he picked up anything, so it's 5 plays, no yards. Dracut defense has asserted itself in this game. So far, they've been better on offense and on defense. Baker looks, fires, has his man. Nice catch, short of the first down, though.
Just short.
Fighting for yardage. This is going to be very close. That's Brotherston.
And they're going to give him the first.
Yeah, they're going to give him first down yardage. Boy.
Really?
Nice spot.
Wow.
I thought he was short. But let's snap the ball. Let's go right along.
Move right along before they throw the red flag.
No red flags to look at our replay. That's right. First down for the Lions. So desperately needed. And this is Gillette with good yardage this time. Couple of good shuffle moves. And he's going to gain about 8.
Good cutback there by Liam. He read the blocking and cut back to his right.
Going to give him 9. That takes, here it is. Watch the cutback. There it is. Good head fake. Gillette again on the sideline. He has great running room down the sideline for the first down. Knocked out of bounds at about the
22, I believe.
22-yard line.
Yep.
That's another first down for the Lions.
We're finally showing some positive movement.
Yes. Yeah. And did Dracut take a timeout? Or did Dracut took a timeout? Yep. That's their second, I know, of this half.
Okay.
That's good. That may be important.
That was Dracut's timeout. They'll have 1 left. The Lions still have 3.
Liam Gillette has picked up some real good yardage in this football game tonight. The Lions need to keep on driving, though. They need to get a touchdown, hopefully in this quarter.
I was thinking the same thing, Bruce. It's
right.
What we need.
This is answer time right now. And they're at the 22, as Howie said. While we have a moment, congratulations to Matt Sexauer and the Chelmsford High School Marching Band. Their usual fine performance. And a thank you to all of the young men and women who work at Chelmsford Telemedia. We have a great group of people this year. They're fantastic, polite, good people in their craft. And why not? They have Tom Peterson and Dan Sylvia and Craig Robinson sort of leading them along. Toss. Oh, look out. And this ball was deflected. That's why there's no pass interference.
Good coverage by Sean McGuire, number 3 for Dracut.
Yep.
I like that play, though.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's see it.
Intended receiver.
Lefebvre
over the middle.
Yeah, deflected.
Got deflected well before it got to someone at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 for the Lions at 22. And this is Baker, not much, gets to the 20. It's going to be 3rd and 8.
Fake jet sweep?
Yep.
Yeah.
And no one, not many, certainly fooled on that play. Chelmsford has 2 downs now to pick up the first down, but they need some good yardage on this 3rd down call here. Baker checks off, looks to the sideline. Oh, no. He got it. He's going to keep it himself.
Still nothing.
No, he got nothing on the play. They were lucky there was no fumble on the play.
Right.
That ball is coming back very quickly, and it sort of just went right through his hands. It's 4th down, and it's about 6.
They were trying to do a do-over.
There it is.
Touchdown
Boom.
pass to Brotherston at Haverhill last week. Right?
At Haverhill. Same type of play. All right, it's 4th down. This is a very, very big play if they get it off before the quarter ends. I don't think they're going to.
Yeah, they're going to wait.
No, wait. Talk it over. Good strategy. All right, we're going to go into the 4th quarter with Chelmsford trailing 26-14 and driving, but 4th down and driving. We'll take a break. Be back with that big play.
Motor vehicle crashes are the leading cause of death for U.S. teens. Nearly half of all U.S. high school students aged 16 years or older text or email while driving. Each day in the United States, more than 9 people are killed in crashes that are reported to involve a distracted driver.
Rob Russo, David Markham from Chelmsford High School alumni, George Simonian Alumni Stadium. It is a 4th down and 6. We're just starting the 4th quarter. Chelmsford needs to convert on this 4th down to keep this drive going. There's still plenty of time in the football game, but
we need a Jake Chasen ISO with Baker running behind him.
That sounds good to me. Okay, Gillette is the running back. He's had a nice football game tonight. Played very well. I think the Lions obviously are going to be in a run-pass option here.
Well, they got the wide side left, which is Baker's side.
That's his side. And he's got 2 receivers to the top. Oh, no. That's going to be a flag on the Lions.
William Gillette
just couldn't hold his spot, and it's going to be now more difficult. It's going to be 4th down and 11. Back to the 27-yard line. We do see many, the discipline that you have to have now to play football is incredible.
Correct.
So many flags. Oh, can we dial up a 4th and 12 play here? Let's hope so. Pump fake, fires deep.
Picked
it's
off.
Dropped.
I'm glad he dropped it.
Good thing he dropped it. He was going a long way with that.
Oh, there was a lot of green turf.
Yep, there was.
Some good pressure on the quarterback.
Got a Dracut player down in the, is that a Dracut player, I believe?
Yeah,
it's a cramp.
Yep, in the end zone. Here's the play. They tried to hit the out and then up. And they were looking for Gillette.
Yeah,
they're looking for Gillette.
So back out Out and up.
Out and up. And it defended well by Dracut. They didn't bite on the fake. It's 1st and 10.
Santiago
again. He's been cramping up a lot.
So he'll be out the first play.
Yeah, they got to keep him out for one play.
Okay, number 12 is...
Get him some Gatorade.
Quickly. Jacob Flynn, a sophomore quarterback, is going to handle this snap. And probably hand it off, which he did. And pretty good yardage.
Yeah, Carter picked up about 5.
Rumbled for 5.
Yeah, he did. The offensive line just kept going forward. Santiago back in the game now. It's going to be 2nd and 6.
Here's a replay. I know Chelmsford has some pretty good size on the line. There's Proyer, there's Hart, Stackpole, Spinelli plays some there. Kids were telling me Chris Hart is only a sophomore, but he is one of the hardest kids to move backwards. He's just a big, strong kid.
First down. That was Carter again. He's starting to gain momentum now as the football game's going along, and Dracut is picking up first downs on the ground, which keeps the clock going.
Not to burst Dracut's bubble, but the Lion defense has been out there an awful lot.
Too long. Much too long. The number of plays has got to be doubled.
The fatigue is setting in.
Yes. So we've seen improvement tonight in this football team, but still a ways to go. But definite improvement. And with good speed, turning the corner. Once again is Carter straight ahead for first down yardage. Takes it out to the 50, where it will be 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Defense has to reach in now and really kind of come up with a stop.
That number 75 for Dracut, Andy Salos, has been a factor inside.
Absolutely.
He's made some really good blocks. 1st and 10 at the 50. This train needs a turnover. And Carter straight up the middle. And they're picking up chunk yardage now. This is another first down. That's 3 in a row.
That's just simply splitting the defense. They're patient, let the hole develop a little bit, and then just split it right down the middle.
Carter has run very well in the second half. You can see why he is their running back. 1st and 10, we're at the 37 of Chelmsford. Carter.
Picked up another 5.
Yep. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that's what they're doing. They're just going straight ahead with Carter. Chelmsford almost needs a timeout here. And one of these downs, he's going to throw the thing, and he's got the Lions back on their heels. And this is a good stop by the Lions defense that time. Just short of first down yardage. It's going to be 3rd and about a yard or 2. That was Silva, the ball carrier.
One of the differences I see in the 2 quarterback play is that Santiago rides the running back a lot longer than Brett does at the moment.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure that it'll come with more reps for Brett, but they sell the run better.
And there's an example. First down, Santiago on the corner, got a block. And out of bounds inside. We don't have a great view of this, but it's about the 15, I would say.
Looks like the 13.
First down yardage. Dracut has marched the ball very well in this drive.
It was a good example of the mesh and fake ride ability of Santiago.
Silva right now is the running back. They have a couple of good choices. And this is Silva, and he's met right at the hole. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. Nice tackle on that play. And I can't see the number from here. It's Stackpole.
Stackpole's turning into a very good defensive player for
Chelmsford. He sure is. He and Chason had excellent. Dom DeBarry have had very nice football games tonight. 2nd and 9. Ball at the 11. Time is becoming a real factor in this game now, trailing by a couple scores. And this is Carter, and he's got nothing this time.
Barry going for the strip.
Yeah, he was tackling the ball. Yeah, he was.
I mean, you have to do something. You have to get the ball back.
Right. It's 3rd down and about 9. Yeah, about 9.
Yeah. Barry was trying to strip it out. He was working.
Bobby Lee on the tackle.
One of the captains of the Lions.
Played last year.
Yep. Dracut also taking a lot of time between snaps.
Yeah, you have a full 40 seconds.
Right.
Throwing.
And not throwing it away, but still on his feet and looking for a receiver and caught. Touchdown.
Flag? Did I see a flag go down?
I don't think so.
Not that I can see.
Yeah, there's a flag, I think. My guess is a legal man downfield.
Legal man downfield.
Oh, okay. It's on the far.
Yes, it is. Ineligible downfield.
Yeah, it's on the far side.
Nice rise, Rob. Very good.
Right by the 10-yard marker on the field.
That would have been the nail in the coffin, but the Lions get a little bit of a reprieve here. Let's see if we can find out who it is. Boy, does Santiago keep plays alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can really keep plays alive. I don't see the player.
Right there,
57. 52.
52.
Yeah, number 52 is the offending player. That's Alec Reese.
That's a loss of downs, correct? 3rd and...
It used to be. I can't quote the rules now.
3rd and 14. Screen. No.
Oh, that's a face mask.
Was it? Oh.
I don't see the call yet. I don't see a flag.
No, nobody called it.
Woo!
Dracut fans are not happy.
Not happy at all. 4th down.
It looked like from the ref threw it. Oh.
Yeah, he finally did. He just did now. Yep. And the Chelmsford coaches are not happy on the sideline. Not about the play, it's just the fact that it took so long. And I think the fans called that penalty.
I think
called it roughing.
Yep. Look at Coach Peterson.
And that's an automatic 1st down. That's the only play in.
Yep. You can read lips. Coach Peterson not happy at all. He wants to know what that is.
If they call face mask, it's not an automatic 1st down.
Right. Yep.
I'd like to see that replay.
Now the ref may have conferred with one of his crew members because of the angle. Maybe he...
Timeout, Chelmsford.
He wants an
and he wants an explanation.
Sure.
I don't blame him. I'd like an explanation. Whoa. These coaches really ticked off here.
From what I saw quickly, something happened that wasn't correct.
All right, here we go. Let's take a look.
Now, did he grab his shoulder pad? Did he grab his helmet?
That's a face mask. He had
Yep,
him by
yep.
the back of the
It was
helmet.
a face mask.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Now the problem is, like I said, it's a spot foul I think it's 15 yards, or maybe it's 5, but it's not an automatic first down under Federation rules. Calling it roughing is an automatic first down.
Yep.
So he's calling it roughing the passer.
Oh, what I objected to is it took so long to make the call. You got 5 guys out there, and one of them should have made that call immediately.
No, who's behind the umpire? Who's behind the quarterback?
Referee.
I'm not sure why he didn't call it.
That was his call.
That's
right
his
there.
call.
Yeah. It's a first down at the 7-yard line for Dracut.
Direct snap to Carter. Reverse. Pass.
And
cover.
And no touchdown. That was McGuire.
A lot of work for 3 yards.
Boy, I'll say. That was a lot of razzle-dazzle.
Looking for Santiago in the end zone.
And we got a flag now. We may have. Yeah, we do. I think there was a flag on this play. Here's the reverse. McGuire looking to throw it. And there's the block in the back. Yep. Yeah, it was. So block in the back on Dracut is going to move the ball back. They haven't moved it yet, but they are.
Got to find the lines.
Yeah, here we go. We got to count. So the Lions defense is extending this football game. I'd like to see him pick one off and go about 80 yards
yeah,
with
we
it.
need a Liam Gillette pick
That's
six.
right. That's right.
Mike Lapoli.
Keep playing hard. The Lions are not giving up at all and playing real hard in this game.
So it's second down. So what was the call?
I think he had holding.
But doesn't that keep it first down? Why did they lose it down as well?
Right.
Well, maybe that's a scoreboard situation. Santiago to throw it. The Lions have him.
There we go. Good play.
Caught him from behind.
22.
Barry. He's been all over the field defensively.
Chelmsford taking a timeout. Second of the half.
So if the scoreboard's right, it's a third down, and it's 3rd and goal. And they're at the 24. So 24 yards.
I'm still confused by the
Me
penalty.
too.
It should have been 1st and goal, no?
Well, it was 1st and goal, and then, yeah.
They ran the play. It was 1st and 7 from the 1st and goal from the 7.
Yep.
Called holding or block on the back, which would have been during the play.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure it's a spot foul, move it back 10 yards, and it's still 1st and goal. But Federation rules are really kind of tricky.
We'll get used to it by
This is like doing Canadian football, guys. I'm sorry. This really is. This is weird. All right, back to this game, and it's an important 3rd down for Dracut. This is probably a passing down for Dracut.
Huge down for Chelmsford.
It is, unless they want to keep the clock going.
Both teams have 1 timeout left, according to the scoreboard.
McGuire rolls it right. He's going to keep it.
Santiago.
Santiago. And again, he's knocked down Dabari again. They're getting to become good friends.
Yep.
And it's 4th down for the
Chelmsford
Middies.
taking their last time out.
Yep. This is where you notice the difference between 3 and 5.
Yep.
And they are back now to just about the 24, same thing.
Chelmsford has no more timeouts.
No more timeouts.
Also, it's my understanding when Chelmsford gets the ball back, you can't spike it from the shotgun. You have to go in the center.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
There's our guy, Craig Robinson, down there with the camera. Craig never has a bad day, I don't think. He has only good days. Pat Tenaglia, the defensive coach. We got to dial up a fumble, coach, that we can return.
Right.
Santiago brings his middies back onto the field. This has been a relatively close football game. Dracut has been able to stay on the field longer periods of time.
Yeah, ball control.
Yes, they're doing what we'd hoped Chelmsford was going to be able to do. Okay, here comes their 4th down play at the 24-yard line.
4 wides.
Back to pass. This will be deep. Oh, it's over the middle and caught, and it's going to be Chelmsford football. Caught by McGuire. And Chelmsford will take it over at the, where are they going to put this? Around the 15? I can't see yet where they're going to spot it.
15, I think.
Yep. Okay. Nice tackle again by that number 22.
Yep.
Strategy-wise, I think that's as good a play as Dracut needs.
Right.
You've left them with less than 5 minutes to score twice.
Right. So you need a real quick hitter to get one quick score, then an onside kick. And this is a back to the quarterback.
And
tried to do a little bit of a razzle-dazzle, but Dracut had none of it. It took too long to develop it.
The receiver was covered.
Yeah.
By 3 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to defend. They're going to defend the field now. So those types of plays are going to have trouble working. Clock is moving, or did Dracut take a timeout?
I think there's an injury timeout.
It's a cramp.
Oh, okay.
Now it starts again.
Okay. Here it is again. There's just no way that. I think looking for Brotherston. Baker. I couldn't see that. Incomplete?
Incomplete, yeah.
Yep. Incompleted pass. They're on the 5-yard line, so they really don't have much margin of error here. It's 3rd down and 20 at the 5. Actually inside the 5. Yeah, they're in there deep in their own territory.
Fake the jet sweep.
Going to look to throw it that way. And Lions have some running room. Oh, one guy, Gillette. That one guy, I think, was, I don't know, but good yardage on that play. It's going to be a 4th down and about 7.
Throwback, yep.
Last gasp for the Lions. I like the fact that the Lions do have some plays in the playbook that can be used as surprises. Baker rolls to his right.
Protect the ball.
And he's
just
taken
couldn't get
down.
upfield.
No, could not. They wouldn't let him out of the noose that he was in. With 3:42 to go, Dracut's going to take over on downs inside the 20.
On the 15.
Yeah. Lions have made a gallant effort tonight.
Yep.
They've played hard. The defense, I think, has played very well. Offensively, they kind of stuttered a little bit.
Well, we started talking about there's plays that are signs of brilliance, then a mistake here or there. When they get down, positive yards on 1st down, I think is going to be something they need to work on because that kind of
sets your whole drive
sets
up.
Sets them back a little when you can't get positive yards.
Exactly. This will be a ground game now by Dracut. Chelmsford can't stop the clock. Sloan Carter with the football. Gang tackled by the Lions.
About the 9-yard line, 8-yard line.
Picked up about 7 on the play. Mike Lapoli, one of the tacklers.
And with the new federation rules, this is a big chunk.
There's a hold. Oh my gosh. Oh,
57.
57 got away with a mammoth hold on that play. It's just incredible. I think dinner dates for a couple of the officials here. 2nd and 3 at the 9. And again, using every tick of the clock. Handoff and taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Number 72. Oh, there's the man himself, the man that for whom the stadium is named. Wearing a Patriots gear tonight.
Got his Patriots gear on.
Yep.
I wonder if he's going to make the road trip to Buffalo.
To Buffalo. He's flying out right after the game, I think. 3rd and 3 for Dracut.
They don't have to snap it till about 2:07.
And 1 first down is all they need. And they could even take a delay. It wouldn't hurt them. Handoff. Carter.
Touchdown.
Close. Touchdown. 7-yard touchdown. 8-yard touchdown run. Sloan Carter puts the Middies on top by a score of 32-14. And a game that the Lions scored first in has turned into a Dracut Middies show.
And I think it's a shame, too. I mean, Dracut obviously did a great job tonight, and they were patient in the first half. But, Chelmsford played better than the score.
Yeah.
Definitely played better than the
People
score.
look at the score and say, gee, Chelmsford didn't do well. But they did. They played well. Santiago threaded the needle in the first half to complete some passes that set up, that created scores or forced scores.
And he is fighting for yardage, but taken down. They do have to work on their two-point conversion plays a little bit, though. Obviously, they don't have a kicker, so that's going to make the score 32-14. We'll take a break, be back with the last 2 minutes.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
For the last 2 minutes of the football game, Dracut will be kicking off to Chelmsford, trying to put a score up on the board. I think the Lions will learn from this tonight. They travel to Lowell next Friday night, and the Lowell Red Raiders are presently 1-1, playing tonight. And a very poor kick. Lions, can they cover it? I don't know if that was intentional, and I don't think it was.
No, I don't believe so.
Lions did cover it. That's number 26 who covered it for the Lions. That happens to be Mike Hennessy.
Never leave too soon.
That's right.
And the rule number 1 on kickoffs, don't leave until you know it's been kicked.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't go backwards.
Make sure the ball is past you.
That's a good point, too. If the ball is at the 47-yard line, we have 1:57 on the scoreboard clock. Cooling off a little bit here at Alumni Stadium. I've noticed the band has changed positions tonight from their usual perch on the left side of the, I guess the right side as you come into.
So they're with the Tundra now.
They're sitting with the Tundra, yep.
Baker looks to throw it, and the pass is broken up by number 87, Matt Annis. Pretty tough to throw it over him. One thing that Dracut, I think, does have, though, they have some pretty nice skill athletes in their skill positions. 2nd and 10. Over the middle and incomplete. I'm not sure if he was looking for Marshall or looking further downfield.
Well, I know he didn't see Dom DeBari. Dom DeBari came out here on a wheel route, and he was wide open.
That's too bad.
George Fredericks was the other receiver near Marshall.
3 and 10. And Dracut, if they get the ball back, they will just do kneel downs to get this over with. And just overthrown. Looking for Marshall. Just a little bit too tall. 4th down. Now I look at these two teams, and I really don't see a team that couldn't have been beaten tonight. Played a little better football game. I think this team could have been beaten. That sounds kind of dumb considering you're down by about 18 points here. Low, incomplete, 4th down, and kneel downs for Dracut, and they will go to 3-0 on the season. The Lions will drop back to 1-2, and still not able to win those 2 conference games back-to-back that we said from 2012. But a better effort. Just have to hope that we can put this behind us in a rearview mirror and start over again. New season next week.
Well, like I said, the score isn't indicative of the play that we've been seeing.
Right.
And it really does boil down for Chelmsford to control the ball in offense. We make positive yards every time you have a play. And I don't think you'll see the quick scoring like Dracut had. Dracut had just some key Division I catches.
Yeah, they did.
Tonight. So,
and I don't know whether it was you or Howie that said 1st down yardage is critical.
Right. Yeah, that they were not getting much on their 1st down attempts.
Nope. And the first of the probably they'll have to do maybe 2 more kneel downs, maybe only 1. I think the officials would like to keep it at 1.
Well, as soon as he kneeled it down, it's 40 seconds from there.
Right.
So I think probably 1 more.
Maybe 1 more.
The worst part for Santiago is he just got a -5 on his
resume,
his nightly stats. He'll go minus 10 yards here. So I don't know, Dave. Approximately how much yardage did he have tonight?
Passing stats as opposed.
It's
as opposed to rushing stats.
Yeah.
Needs a calculator.
Yeah, check the paper tomorrow. That's going to. That should be the football game.
He had to have like over 100 yards running. Santiago, and then passing is clearly.
Yeah, probably 100.
3 bombs.
That's the difference in the 2 teams. Okay, Dracut coming to the line now for the last snap of tonight's football game. I want to thank Tom Peterson and Dan Sylvia for their great work throughout the week. It's not just Friday nights, and we really appreciate what they do. Dracut goes to 3-0 with a victory over the Lions, and congratulations to them. They deserve to win tonight, quite frankly.
Executed some excellent plays, passing, running. I'd like to see a little better open field tackling by the Lions tonight in spots.
I think Jordan Murphy must think this is easy. this head coaching stuff has got to be a piece of cake. He's 3-0.
Well, Chelmsford, I think, is really moving in the right direction.
Yes, they have a lot of young guys.
They have young guys, but these young guys, some of them have some experience, which shows. They have more positive plays than not. Again, you limit the mistakes. You get positive yards and 1st down. Their defense is as good as I've seen. They really were stingy tonight. And the big plays were just perfectly thrown balls with defenders exactly where they should be for the most part.
I want to thank Dave very much for his hard work, taking down some of the numbers for the game, and that really helps me during the week. Howie and Rob, thank you as well. Next week, Rob's going to be dancing at a wedding, but Howie and Dave and I will be in Lowell, Massachusetts, Colley Stadium, $495.
Just
on a Friday night.
It's not my wedding, by the way. It's not my wedding. Everybody knows.
Well, we'll clear that up. Dancing at a wedding.
There you go. There you go.
All right, folks. Thanks for staying with us. Thanks to all the people. There they are. There's the names of people. And Emma Walsh, our crew chief. Emma's a great young lady. credit to Chelmsford High School. Thanks, everybody.